Good morning, a video morning brief of the grain markets Friday, Jan 10, 8:53 a.m. Eastern Time. I'm Rich Paz for Critical Point. Okay, the corn chart, we see the March futures have just kind of stalled out here. They can't make up their mind what to do. We still have issues in Argentina where they may not have enough rain in the next couple of months here. But we're still not seeing like a bullish scenario out of Brazil. We're still seeing good China demand for corn and I think decent demand around the world for corn. Certainly good domestic demand in the U.S. We're still seeing high cattle prices holding that up. So it could be touch and go how well the market really does here into February, but looking at the larger, more important trends, it looks like there's still a chance for higher prices, but I'm also wondering, does it stall at times a little more on what we would like in terms of nice, bullish, quick money-making ideas, trades? At any rate, the market may still be working on a level 3 bottom right now before heading higher next week. If it did bottom last week, then this certainly is a warning that it's having some issues here where the demand is kind of backed off. The supply is not increased, but the demand's backed off. So if they can wait just long enough, the demand will pick up again, that they'll need to do some more of that monthly or bi-weekly type buying, okay? And that can make it bounce anyways. But if they can't hold out long enough, we may see the seller decide, I'm not getting anywhere here, I guess I'll lower my sell price, or I'll just go ahead and sell some at the market, get it done, and then it breaks it lower. So tricky right now, but if we can get it to trade above recent highs, and if it can trade above the high of this week at 416.25, we'll have evidence of the level 3 up move. But if it waits till well into next week to do that, it may only be that you have a couple of days up, and the next thing you know, it's down, because it will top out next week or following week and pull back for the next level 3. It's just how we do business during a month. It's just normal business. But if you look at this, of this bigger move, okay, and this is normal seasonal business, it's normal business cycle business specifically for level 1, level 2s, it's really just fine. It's not giving us any warnings that there's a problem here for this up move. It's not giving us a warning that we're losing demand in a significant manner when it just walks away for weeks at a time. It's just saying it's kind of walked away right now and maybe only for a couple of days. Now, as we zoom in on the intra-week to intraday stuff, level 4 top with a level 3, a level 4 top, a level 4 top, we might find it bounce today into Sunday night, Monday, and still gives us a level 4 top and pulls back. But right at the moment, it's looking like it's working on a negative reversal day, and the model saying, yeah, it's met enough requirements here. That might be the level 4 top. It might be down now into Monday, Tuesday. Perhaps only Sunday night, but probably Monday, Tuesday. And then we'll get another blip up, okay? So my current stance is that unless they trade above the overnight high of 458, the level 4 swing is down today into Monday. And hopefully they can hold these recent daily lows here and the upper side of our target that we had for the downside. And hopefully this indicator bottoms at mid-range, gives us a secondary buy signal, and eventually they start taking these daily highs out and moves higher into a level 3 top. For those of you feeling on the bearish side, I just can't quite get butt on board of it. It's something that I realize we may be missing something, and it's just not going to pick its head up into this level 3. It doesn't have to work. Probably 5-10% of the time it doesn't work at all. 20 or 30% of the time it just simply doesn't work well enough. That still gives us, with 70 or 80% of the time, it works, okay? That's how they do business, all right? Or we do business, all right? So we'll give it a chance, and unfortunately, I wouldn't know if it's not working until it comes all the way down to 450. So do watch out for yourself in that regards. But other than that, we're going to give it a chance for higher later this month, and I think the Argentina weather can help with that, and the overall global trade would like to see some bullish action out of Brazil. I'm not so sure we're going to get it, and that gives us an issue with the soybeans. So the soybeans, we still have plenty of soybeans. We're not moving soil enough to really support prices to help out. And then we're same for soy meal. And Brazil is headed for a big crop, but they might have to trim it back some. They've woke up a little bit here. This is a level 3 bottom, okay? and the market should be higher next week in level 3 top and down the following week. That's just a general guidance. It may be up all of next week into the following week, then down, okay? I say there's more up than this. Now, the problem is it may be peaking level 4. There's not as much information as we have in the corn market. If it peaks for level 4, it's down to Monday, Tuesday, then it's up again. And as long as they don't bring it all the way back down, it's probably just level 4 zigzags on the way up into a level 3 top, okay? At the moment, this is not pulling back enough to tell me it's truly a level 4. This is the last level 4 models, very confident of that. So it's saying it's either tops today or Monday or Sunday night. And unfortunately, it's unwilling to say whether or not it really has top today. It just doesn't really know. It's going to have to bring it down. We start bringing it down towards the low, overnight low, okay, at 996.5 March, then that's a level 4 top. And the model will jump on it and say, yep, lower, and Monday as well, and then look for it to turn around and move up, okay? Whereas right at this moment, this little pullback right here, it could just easily go right back up today and actually go higher into Sunday night, Monday, then pull back Monday, Tuesday. Hopefully that makes some sense to you. This daily indicator is trying to be bullish. It is near the midpoint, and it's narrow spread, so it could easily just roll over and be a secondary sell signal on us, okay? And the model is warning this is about a halfway point for a level 3. It's called a level 3B. We don't talk about it much. It's in the model. This could be a point to make a problem for us, but it should only be half of a level 3, so it could go down like this and then up yet again and still higher still, or it could stall on us. We don't know. Now, as we zoom out to those level 2s I spoke of, and the weekly update, in fact, I'll go back to that. This is the dilemma we have. If this is a level 2, the market took it out, and it's a less important top here, so that violates a rule, that triggers a rule that tells us, yeah, it'll go higher now into level 1, so therefore it should move through this trend line. And it's acting like it wants to do it. It's acting like it wants to go higher into next week and push through that line. That would be encouraging, okay? And it would be encouraging in that the model is saying, yes, this was a level 1 bottom right after level 2. Be bullish, bullish, bullish. Not necessarily in terms of how high it goes. It could be a very boring up move, a struggle. And we have price targets all over the place here of things that could go on, but it ought to move higher into February. The problem is we can move this to last week or even this week. And that's the latest allowed. And if that's after a level 1, then unfortunately that sends a message this level 1 probably won't work. It probably won't be that bullish, that it really wants to follow like this down, that there's something else more negative here. Not in a sense of crashing and burning, going down huge amounts, just can bring it down way on the market. Part of that is probably China won't buy any more than they have to from us. They want to buy Brazil, and they're going to get their hands on fresh crop. Brazil planted a large amount once again. And even if weather is causing some issues, it's probably only easing back a little bit. Still plenty of beans. Fundamentally then, right, the moment from a supply perspective, I think it's probably going down, 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 down. From a demand perspective, I'm thinking it actually ought to move higher. Which is it? We got a big debate going on here. I'll feel more comfortable next week if it's trading above 10.15 3/4. We're on our way. And this is the correct scenario right here for the level 2, level 1, and we're on our way. If they knock it down, I might give it one more week to change its mind and go up anyways, but that would take away from the upside. Now, the weekly indicator, not acting aggressively bullish, but it is suggesting a chance of lingering near-term upside momentum next 1 to 3 weeks, but not as good as I would like. All right, not as confident. It's not yet overbought, and it is trending. So I'm going to go. This market is going higher. I'm just warning you, we got some things that are bothering us that it doesn't have to. I think trade back below the low of this week at 985.5 would be a problem, okay? Now, we then want to go to the wheat market. And the wheat market has disappointed us of moving back, but what the model is saying, it can do this. Although we took our best shot for a level 3. Well, it doesn't want to expand for me here. It should bottom this week, so we should have done this. Okay. So we're going to give it a chance. it's bothering me that that might not be a level 4, or that might be a level 4 bottom, and therefore it'll go lower now into Monday, and that would be too late, and a warning we got a problem that even if it picks its head up, it's probably going lower later on. Otherwise, I'm hopeful what it's doing is just testing this low, and it bottomed yesterday or today for level 4, and also for a late level 3 if it didn't bottom last week. And then we'll still pick its head up next week, but it's kind of this sluggishness is robbing us of the amount of time to move up in a level 3. I don't think wheat's ready for any kind of decent up move here, and may not be for quite some time, but as we showed you in the weekly chart, there's still a chance wheat will be higher next month, and it can start working higher during the latter half of this month, okay? Past results not necessarily indicative of future results. Have a great day. Something that's bothering wheat is the strong dollar, and unfortunately the dollar is probably going higher in the next 2 to 4 weeks, so that could be another issue of holding us back on wheat and canceling some of this bullishness that it just doesn't work so well. However, at least in the corn and soybean market, not picking up much evidence that they're paying that much attention to the strong dollar. They're dealing with it fairly well, and they're probably more interested in what's going on with South America weather, and then of course what's going on in the future here with tariffs and trade wars, and specifically with China, but really globally. Thank you.